What has YouTube become? To all of us content creators, what has YouTube become? I remember YouTube being the most positive place to ever be. We had collabs that blew our minds and made us entertain, that made us laugh. We had content that actually made us learn stuff. We had content that we believe can push this certain channel to make us entertained even more, to make them be portrayed in a much bigger role in the future on YouTube, aka PewDiePie. Look at what he's doing. He had a TV show, he had a YouTube Red show dedicated to him. This tells you how much people can change a certain person. But with that being said, YouTube was the most positive place I remember. Yes, there were faults in YouTube that really disturbed a lot of us. And there were moments in YouTube where we regret watching certain things. But in our case, why wasn't the particular video that I'm going to be talking about was flagged? And why wasn't the particular video that this certain YouTuber who is making so much money, he's got a lot of subscribers, their content was flagged? How come it didn't happen? There's so much to talk about in that whole scenario that I'm going to be talking about in a second. But YouTube was a positive place for so many content creators. Like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. They made a platform to entertain. They made a platform to make people laugh, to make us happy. We have someone like Rosanna Pansino cooking, entertaining us by making us learn how to make this cake that way, or to make this cake that way, or to make that cake that way. We learned from her boots. We learned from Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. We were entertained. We enjoyed. And we gave Markiplier a platform where he can do so many charity live streams. We gave many other content creators that reason, that platform to make content and to have charity live streams. But saying that, there's a certain YouTuber whose name is thrown out a lot on YouTube now because of the disturbing vlog that he posted up recently. Now, if you don't know the whole situation I'm talking about, it actually started this year off in a disturbing way. Logan Paul is right on the news outlet. Bang. I spent a month, and every time I try and forget about his name keeps on coming back on the news. It's unbelievable. Now, I thought that whatever this news was that I heard, I thought it was just going to be something dumb. Something stupid that he did. But it actually crossed the line. And when I heard this, I was like, I'm going to do my research and find out what he did. Now, thank God, I did not watch the video when it was live. Because I actually heard the story come out 2 days after the whole incident occurred. And I was very shocked with what Logan Paul did. In fact, I'm glad that I'm not watching him anymore. Because I used to love the content he created. And now he's just there to make content for the money, for the fame, and to do stuff that YouTube does not allow anymore. To do content that us content creators can't even post. Even though Logan Paul is posting it and his videos are getting demonetized. Now, I will go over that situation later. I want to talk about the whole video that he posted. Now, the video that he posted that really disturbed a lot of people who watched it live was the suicide forest video that he went to where he captured the suicide. Now, if you don't know the suicide forest, that's where Logan Paul was located in. Sorry, my English is awful, and I don't blame myself. I'm tired as heck. I need some good sleep, but I'm doing this video for you guys. Now, Logan Paul posted a video, and basically the video was about him going to Japan's suicide forest that had hundreds of suicides happening each year. Every year, around 100 suicides occur in that very forest. Now, with Logan Paul, the way he came up with this video was awful. The presentation was awful. A lot of people were saying that he had the right mindset. The only downside is that he didn't execute it the way that a proper vlogger should have. Now, I can't blame Logan for, some of the stuff he did, because what he did at the end, and this is only the end, he was talking about how, suicide happens a lot and how we can prevent it, how we can help you if you're going through suicide. You got the Suicide Hotline there to help you. I'll see if I can get that down in the description below. I'm going to make sure I post that information. But apart from that, apart from the positive outlet that he gave for his video, the positive, outcome before ending his vlog, his presentation going into this vlog was disgusting. It was disturbing, and the way that he came out with the whole video, I just could not stand. Now, I know a lot of people have talked about this, and I really want to go into detail with it because it just disturbed me from start to end. Now, with him starting the video, it had a warning. It said, this video contains suicide and death. Viewer discretion is advised. Something along those lines. And his title, his thumbnail, showed a dead person with his reaction in the foreground. Well, thank God the dead person was blurred out and his reaction was in the foreground. What you could have done instead, Logan, you could have just shown your reaction and said, I have caught something shocking, or I saw something shocking. You shouldn't even say I caught something shocking, because that is clickbait in itself. If you say I saw something shocking, I would have allowed that. YouTube would have allowed that. And many people who watch your channel would have allowed that. But instead, you use the whole clickbait as your outlet to get views. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is him making his journey, traversing his way from wherever he was to the suicide forest. Now, a lot of people would be tense up. A lot of people would be agitated. A lot of people would be scared of the situation if they're going towards the suicide forest. But Logan Paul did not do that. Instead, he was making silly remarks. He was giggling and laughing about whilst he was making his way to the suicide forest. Now, if he was a lot more serious in the vlog, I wouldn't have minded that. As a viewer of his content, I would have not minded that. We've seen Logan Paul excited, happy for about a year and a half now. It's nearly a year and a half, I should say, but we've seen him making entertaining content for a year and a half. Now, his videos in Japan really disrespected the culture, and I would not allow that. If you don't know the culture of Japan, I suggest you don't go to that country. You need to respect the country first. Then you go to the place. If you don't respect the country and you make such silly remarks, you're making yourself look like the idiot that a lot of these YouTubers are calling you. Because of that, he went to the suicide forest being silly, giggling about, and he never took this thing serious. It might have shown in his vlog that there were moments where he was serious, but his outcome, he was laughing about, being happy, smiling that he's headed to an area. I would have not minded if he was serious at all. If his video showed him very serious about the situation, I would have different sort of, reaction to what he did. But no, he went to the suicide forest looking like he was gonna have a great time. If that was me in his boots, I wouldn't be enjoying. I would be scared for my life. I would be like, I do not want to go there. But I'm going to go there. I'm going to respect whatever happens. Now, after that, we come to, I believe, the fourth part of this, either the third or the fourth. When he saw the dead body, he filmed the dead body. Now, he blurred out the face, he blurred out the dark imagery that occurred, but to me, as a viewer of his content, that would disturb me. And if I was Logan Paul in his shoes, I would have done the video so differently. Firstly, I would make sure that the video is not clickbait. Secondly, I would make sure that when I'm headed to this exact location, I am dead serious. Thirdly, if I saw a suicide that occurred, I would drop my cameras down. I would put my cameras down. I would not film the rest of it. And I would explain what happened when I get to my hotel. And that would be my video. Now, to a lot of people, they're going to be like, oh, you faked it. What would you rather have? People saying that you faked the video when talking about the suicide that you saw but didn't want to film? Or people attacking you because you filmed a dead body whose identity may have not wanted to be shown, and now he's not free because of the fact that his body and his face is on YouTube? What would you rather have? The first one or the second one? I would go for the first one because it saves you as a content creator. Firstly, YouTube has a policy against disturbing and violent content like that. If a dead person is shown in the vlog, YouTube would be against it unless it's a documentary that YouTube has allowed to film and allowed to be part of YouTube's content. Oh, yeah, if you know what I mean. But with Logan Paul's situation, he filmed a dead person and he put it on YouTube. Now, as I said it before, and I'll say it again, if I was in Logan Paul's shoes and I saw the dead person, I would have dropped my cameras, I would have called for help immediately, then I would have talked about what happened in the suicide forest, because that would prevent me from getting so much attacks on social media. I mean, Aaron Paul, the guy from Breaking Bad, said to Logan Paul through tweets that he should go to hell because of what he did. And the fact that Logan Paul is part of the film industry, how much is it not only affecting YouTube, but the film industry? Think about that. He has done films. How much is that going to affect his life now? The fact that he filmed a death that occurred, that he bumped into, that happened not that long ago, and he put that on YouTube. How many people from Hollywood want Logan Paul to be part of his film, part of their film? How much does an actor want to work with Logan Paul after doing something so disturbing and so disrespectful like that? How many people want Logan Paul to be part of their projects? Think about that. Think about that. If Logan Paul did not post the video of the suicide that occurred, he would have not gone into this situation at all. Just think about that. And those who are trying to protect him because he's the golden boy on YouTube, and I'll talk about that later on, he did say in his video, do not defend his actions, because what he did was wrong. What he did was against YouTube's policy. Think about that. If he did not post it, no actors would be attacking him. No directors would be attacking him. No actor in the upper echelon, no female actor or actor, no one above Logan Paul would be attacking Logan Paul, because it would have not gone to this situation. But he did do it, and look how much he's being attacked. It just tells you what kind of outcome could have came out from it if he was not to post that video. Now the fifth thing I want to talk about is the sort of reaction he had when he saw the body. Instead of being the man you are and cutting down the cameras and actually explaining what happened, he filmed the body. He filmed the dead body, right? Now with him filming the dead body, we can see his friend's reaction and we can see his reaction. And his friends were smiling when they saw the dead body. So what does that tell you as a person viewing this video? The fact that his friends were smiling, doesn't that tell you that they wanted something like that to occur to get views? Think about it. Logan Paul makes videos to get views. And when his friends are smiling when they see suicide, that tells you that they weren't there to catch a ghost. They were there to catch a suicide, to make views. And if that does not disturb you enough, I don't know what does. Now, from this is where YouTube comes in. Now, when the whole vlog was live, YouTube could have saved everybody's life and neglected that video to ever be live. They could have neglected it. They could have flagged it. I don't care if it's monetized. They could have flagged it. They should have had age restriction. They should have flagged it straight away. But no, YouTube let this video go on for 24 hours until Logan Paul deleted it. What does that tell you about YouTube themselves? What does that tell you about what YouTube has come to? YouTube was a positive place. And the fact that we're getting these negative videos and YouTube isn't doing anything because of it, can we believe in YouTube for the next few years? Can we believe that they can make this place a friendly place for us? Can we believe that now? Because after seeing such disgusting actions taken from YouTube, from not flagging the content, I'm shocked. Did they not flag it because Logan Paul is the golden boy? Did they not flag it because Logan blurred out the dead corpse that was hanging from the tree? I don't even know why they didn't flag it down. Logan wouldn't be in this situation if he did not film the suicide that occurred not that long ago, but YouTube did not flag it down. What does that say for YouTube themselves? It tells you a lot. They don't care about the content that we make. If we want to make something that was less graphic, they're gonna flag it. My Outlast video that I did got flagged because it was violent. It had violent content. Yes, it had me swearing in it. But doesn't many YouTubers do that? And speaking of YouTubers, some YouTubers get their content flagged because it has swearing or it has violent content. What is more disturbing? Games graphic content that is showcased like Outlast 2, Outlast 1, or the video that we saw of a real life death that occurred? What is more disturbing for YouTube? Any sort of physical form that is not real life, YouTube flags because it's more disturbing than seeing an actual death live on YouTube. Think about it. Think about that. Can we trust YouTube now for posting for allowing something disturbing like that? And the fact that the video was trending, the video that Logan Paul deleted was trending at number 10 before it was deleted. Can we trust YouTube anymore? I want YouTube to be a positive place again. I don't want to see content that makes me want to vomit. I don't want to see content that would scar me for life. The fact that YouTube allowed Logan Paul to post a video that was disturbing whilst his fan base of 15 million people are almost kids blows my mind in a negative way. I'm honestly shocked with that. Now, I know I've been going for so long now. I know I've been going for like 23 minutes now. But I need to get across most of the points that I have with this whole situation in at least as much detail as I can. Now, I do have something to say before I end the video. I don't want to end a video like this on a sour note. I just want to end it in a more, professional way, instead of just ranting more and more about Logan Paul and the whole YouTube situation with them not flagging the content Logan Paul posted on YouTube. If you are going through those sort of situations like suicidal thoughts and depression, there's so many people out there that will help you. I've personally gone through that phase. I've gone through, suicidal thoughts. I never had depression, but suicidal thoughts were on my mind. But knowing that there were so many people out there that were there to help me, that put a smile on my face every time I talked to them, it made me realize that I could have affected a lot of people doing that. The amount of people who are out there who respect you, who love you, who cherish you. There are so many people out there who want to give you a hug, that want to support you, that want to push you to the boundaries that you never thought you could ever reach. And I hope that suicide doesn't occur to anyone's mind, because the world needs equality, the world needs respect. And a lot of the crap that's been happening throughout this year, last year, the year before, and who knows what what's going to be happening in the future. We need a lot more positivity in this world to prevent such disturbing moments in our lives that could occur. We want everyone to live a happy life. We want you, if you're being affected by this, to live a happy life. I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I'm in this position. Because what if I wasn't? What if I wasn't here and I couldn't give you this? My thoughts and opinions of what exactly happened. If you're going through such difficult times, there are people out there who are willing to help you, who are there to help you. And trust me, when they do, you can change a lot for someone else's career. Trust me, it is honestly the truth. And I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I'm still here, because I'm able to give you guys such great content, at least weekly content as much as I can. And yeah, you guys can really change the world. You guys can change the world. And trust me, call for help. There's so many people out there who are willing to help you, that are there to bring you into their lives. So just think about that. Think about that. I will be putting the Suicide Hotline down below. Any details on that. I will try and find a charity that deals with stuff like this to prevent people from having suicidal thoughts and thinking about doing suicide. And the fact that Japan has personified itself to be a place where a lot of suicides occur because people aren't happy. It's so sad to me that I have to hear stories in Japan of people not being happy. I just wish that this world would live such a lavish life, but there is evil upon us. And we can stop that evil if we all help each other. And you can do a lot. You can do a lot. We need the world to be strong. And I know we can do this. I know we can. So I just hope you listen to the advice that I give. I hope you listen to a lot of YouTubers who talk about suicidal thoughts and depression. I hope you listen to their word of sight, because they have so much to talk about. Now, obviously my brain is mumbled. I can't talk much more because so much is on my mind about the whole situation. But there is so many people out there who can help you. YouTubers who are there to help you too. You know, I will be going through a lot of tweets, even though I don't have that many subscribers. But look, if there are people on other people's Twitter talking about suicide and how we can help them, I will help you guys as much as you can. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this whole situation. I just hope Logan Paul does donate some money to suicide prevention. I think it's an organization who helps suicide. You know, to prevent suicide. There is an organization, so I'll try and find a link for them. But I hope Logan Paul donates some money to them, because it would make him a much better person, honestly. But other than that, I just hope you guys got the message from this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.